Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare states $quarter coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating story behind the United States of America Virginia $quarter from the year 2000. This coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a hidden gem that might be sitting right in your pocket or tucked away in a forgotten jar in your home. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be checking your change with a whole new level of excitement. Let's begin with what makes the 2000 Virginia quarter so special. Issued as part of the 50-state quarters program, this coin commemorates the founding of Jamestown in 1607, the very first permanent English settlement in America. The design features the iconic Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery, the three historic ships that carried settlers to Virginia. That rich history alone gives the coin sentimental and collectible value, but that's just the beginning. What really gets collectors and coin hunters fired up about this coin are the unique errors and rare varieties that were accidentally minted in the year 2000. Imagine holding a quarter in your hand that looks completely normal at first glance, but under close inspection, has doubling on the sails or windows of the ship. Some have even found coins with die cracks, off-center strikes, or the extremely rare double die obverse, and those can fetch surprising prices. Now, here's where things get really exciting. Depending on the error and condition, this coin has been sold in auctions for as much as $200 or more. Yes, you heard that right, $200 for a single quarter. Just imagine finding one of these rare gems and flipping it for a small fortune. In states like New York and California, dealers and collectors have paid premium prices for high-grade examples and coins with clear mint errors. Even common circulated versions of the Virginia quarter with noticeable flaws have changed hands for $50 to $75 in online marketplaces and coin shows. And if you're a passionate coin collector or just getting started, here's a valuable tip: always check the edges, the date, and the fine details of your quarters under magnification. Small things like a missing clad layer or a misaligned die strike can skyrocket the value of your coin. Keep an eye out for quarters that look slightly off. They might be worth a lot more than 25 cents. This coin is not only a collector's delight but also a powerful reminder of American history and craftsmanship. With more and more collectors searching for state quarters in top condition or with rare mint errors, the demand for the 2000 Virginia quarter continues to rise. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious newcomer, this is one coin that deserves a spot in your collection. So what is the original market value of this coin? In simple words, 25 cents. But thanks to its historical design and the rare mint errors, its current collectible value has soared well beyond that. The journey from pocket change to prized possession is exactly what makes coin collecting so thrilling. Top 2. We're going to talk about a coin that might just be hiding in your pocket or resting in a drawer at home, the United States of America West Virginia $quarter from the year 2005. But this isn't just any ordinary coin. It holds a history, some rare surprises, and possibly even serious value that collectors across the country are actively hunting for. This coin was released as part of the legendary 50-state quarters program, and it features a beautiful and powerful design. An image of the stunning New River Gorge Bridge, one of the highest and longest steel arch bridges in the world. That alone gives it major collector appeal because it represents the strength and innovation of America's engineering, carved right into the face of a 25-cent piece. But here's where things get really interesting for coin lovers and collectors. The West Virginia 2005 quarter is known to have some incredible minting errors and varieties that have boosted its worth far beyond its face value. Imagine spotting a coin that looks slightly different from the rest. Maybe the design is doubled, maybe part of the image is missing or slightly off-center. These little flaws are not damage, they're rare errors that happened at the mint, and they're extremely valuable to the right eyes. Collectors have reported finding double die errors where you can see doubling in the bridge structure or the lettering. Others have discovered off-center strikes, unusual clad layer separations, and even quarters struck on different planchets, which are super rare and highly desirable in today's coin market. These kinds of features have helped some of these West Virginia quarters sell for well over $150 in places like Las Vegas auctions or coin shows in Chicago and Philadelphia. Some rare examples with sharp doubling or unique metal flaws have even fetched $200 when certified by grading services and sold to serious collectors. Now, if you're a collector or just a beginner looking to explore this exciting hobby, here's a tip for you. Always check your 2005 West Virginia quarters closely with a magnifier or loupe and look at the lettering and bridge lines carefully. If anything looks slightly odd or doubled or not aligned right, you may be holding a rare mint error without even knowing it. These are the little clues that separate a regular coin from a treasure in the world of numismatics. This coin also comes from both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, so checking the small letter P or D below the word Liberty can give you extra information when you're sorting your collection. Some collectors focus on the P mint mark because certain varieties have shown up more frequently in those strikes, making them more sought after by specialists in state quarters. What makes this coin even more exciting is the growing community of collectors who are actively seeking these specific state quarters, especially with errors or in brilliant uncirculated condition. The value of these coins is expected to rise as more people get into collecting and fewer flawless examples are found in circulation. So this is the perfect time to start hunting through your change and rolls to see if you're one of the lucky few to uncover a rare piece of history hiding in plain sight. Let's not forget its original market value was just 25 cents, but today, depending on condition and error, its true worth can multiply dramatically and surprise even the most experienced coin enthusiast. Top 3. You're about to dive into the story of one of the most exciting and surprisingly valuable coins in modern American history. We're talking about the United States quarter dollar from Utah, minted in the year 2007. Now hold on, because this isn't just another regular pocket change story. There's something unique, rare, and downright thrilling about this coin that could make your average quarter worth far more than you ever imagined. So don't blink, don't skip, and stay with me till the end because I'll uncover what makes this coin so special and why collectors across the country are hunting it down like gold. So first, what's the Utah 2007 quarter all about? This coin is part of the iconic 50 state quarters program, and it proudly celebrates the Beehive State, Utah. The reverse of the coin features the historic Golden Spike Ceremony of 1869, symbolizing the joining of the Central Pacific and Union Pacific Railroads. Two trains face each other with the famous Golden Spike in between. It's a symbol of unity, progress, and innovation. The front carries the familiar profile of George Washington, a constant reminder of the nation's roots. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all Utah quarters are created equal. Some of these coins have special errors, and those errors have made them wildly valuable in the collector's world. Now when we talk about errors, we're not talking about damage. We mean true minting mistakes, like off-center strikes, die cracks, or even double dies where parts of the image or lettering appear doubled. These are not defects, they're treasures in disguise. Some 2007 Utah quarters have been found with misaligned dies or incomplete designs that make them one of a kind. And collectors love nothing more than a coin that breaks the mold. There have even been reports of Utah 2007 quarters selling for surprisingly high amounts. For example, in certain coin shows and auctions in cities like Chicago, Las Vegas, and even local coin clubs in New York, unique error versions of this coin have been sold for prices ranging from $50 to even over $200 depending on condition and rarity. Imagine turning a single quarter into a small fortune. Now that's the thrill of the hunt. Now if you're a collector or thinking of becoming one, here's what you need to look for. First, always check the coin's edges, design clarity, and whether any elements appear duplicated or shifted. Keep an eye out for the double die effect or the rare off-center strike where the image is not properly aligned. And don't clean the coin. Collectors prefer them in their raw, natural state. If you find a coin that looks just a bit different, don't ignore it. It could be worth far more than 25 cents. Always handle potential treasures with care and store them in a safe, dry place. And most importantly, stay connected with online coin communities, local coin dealers, and trusted auction houses. These are your best friends in confirming whether your coin holds rare value. The original market value of this coin, straight from the mint, is of course just 25 cents, a simple quarter. But with the right errors or in uncirculated condition, that same coin could be worth $50, $75, and in rare cases even $200 or more. The demand for error coins, especially from the 50-state quarters collection, is still strong, and growing every year as more collectors enter the scene and fewer rare examples remain in circulation. So if you've got a jar of spare change lying around, now might be the perfect time to dig through it. Who knows, your next big find might be sitting in your hand this very moment. The 2007 Utah quarter isn't just a piece of metal, it's a piece of American history, and for some lucky people, it's a piece of unexpected fortune. Top 4, we're diving into a coin that's not just another piece of change, it's a masterpiece that tells a story of American art, nature, and hidden treasures. I'm talking about the 2020 Farm National Historic Site quarter dollar, a coin that's got collectors buzzing and treasure hunters checking every coin jar in the house. This coin is part of the America the Beautiful Quarter series and was released in 2020 to honor Farm, located in the beautiful state of Connecticut. But what makes this coin stand out isn't just the design, although yes, it's stunning, it's the hidden rarities and the errors that turn this 25-cent piece into a small fortune. If you've ever thought your spare change might be worth more than face value, you better watch closely because this one just might be hiding in your pocket right now. The Farm quarter is a celebration of American artistry, literally. The reverse of the coin shows an artist painting outdoors at the famous Farm, with the words, "A National Park for Art," engraved across the top. It's a beautiful tribute to creativity and culture, something you don't always expect from a coin. But don't let the beauty distract you from what makes some of these coins truly rare and valuable. Now here's where it gets exciting for collectors, because there are known error varieties of this coin that make it extremely collectible and in high demand across coin shows and auctions nationwide. Imagine holding a coin that looks completely normal at first glance, but with a magnifier, you discover a double die reverse where the details in the brush strokes or the words are slightly duplicated. That's not a flaw, that's a jackpot in the collector's world. Some coins from the West Point Mint, marked with a small W, are especially sought after. These were released directly into circulation to spark excitement, and yes, they worked. People went on literal coin hunts when these were announced. Now if you manage to find a 2020 Farm quarter with a W mint mark and in uncirculated condition, you're not just holding change, you're holding history. Let's talk real examples because this isn't just hype, it's reality. At local auctions in cities like Dallas, Tampa, and Philadelphia, collectors have sold certain Farm era quarters for prices as high as $75 to over $100. And that's not even in mint condition. If you have one in pristine, untouched condition or one with a recognized error, the value climbs quickly and the demand never stops. Now if you're a collector or just starting your journey, here are some golden tips you should follow. First, always examine the coin carefully, look for doubling in the lettering, slight misalignments, or any odd texture in the image detail. Those are signs that your coin might be an error variety. Use proper lighting and a basic magnifier. It's a small investment that can pay off big time. Never clean your coin no matter how tempting it is. Collectors and grading services want original surface and natural wear. Keep your coins stored in a protective sleeve or coin flip to avoid scratches or fingerprints. Join collector forums or visit local coin shows to stay connected. Knowledge is everything when it comes to knowing which coins are heating up in the market. The original market value of the Farm 2020 quarter was of course just 25 cents when it was issued, just a single quarter straight from your pocket. But today, due to rare errors and limited West Point Mint releases, collectors have paid amounts like $75 or even $120 at auctions in places like Cincinnati or coin fairs in Sacramento. That's a massive leap in value for a coin still so young. So if you ever come across a 2020 quarter with an artist painting outdoors, don't spend it without a second look. You might be holding a rare piece of American beauty and history worth far more than you think. This coin isn't just a tribute to American creativity, it's become a modern treasure for collectors and coin lovers across the country. So keep your eyes sharp and your hands ready, because the next time you reach for spare change, you just might find something extraordinary waiting for you. Top 5, and last coin, I'm revealing the incredible mystery and high demand behind one of the most talked about coins in the collecting world, the 2004 Wisconsin quarter dollar from the United States of America. This coin has created a buzz that refuses to fade, and let me tell you, the secrets behind this coin will make you want to rush to your coin jar right after this video. At first glance, the Wisconsin state quarter looks simple. It's got a cow, a round of cheese, and a stalk of corn, honoring Wisconsin's proud farming heritage and dairy excellence. It was part of the 50 state quarters program and released back in 2004 with a value of just 25 cents. But what if I told you some versions of this quarter are worth way more than that because of a special hidden detail that turned this into a jackpot for collectors? Yes, we're talking about the famous extra leaf error, and this isn't just some myth passed around coin forums, it's a real treasure that has made waves in auctions and coin shows across the country. Some of these quarters were minted with an extra leaf on the corn stalk, and not just one type either. There's what collectors call the high leaf and the low leaf varieties. These little variations caused by a die gouge during minting turned a simple quarter into a collector's dream. Can you believe something as small as a little leaf added by mistake could make this coin rare and valuable? That's the magic of coin collecting. The tiniest detail can turn everyday change into something people are willing to pay big money for. These error coins weren't supposed to exist, and that's exactly why they've become so sought after, because once the mint discovered the error, they stopped the production and the rest is history. Now let me tell you this, people have found these coins in regular circulation. That's right. You could walk into a gas station or receive change at a grocery store and find yourself holding a Wisconsin quarter with a high leaf or low leaf. It's the thrill of possibly discovering one in the wild that keeps collectors and hobbyists checking their quarters every single day. In cities like Phoenix, Orlando, and San Diego, these rare error quarters have been sold at coin shows and online auctions for incredible prices, and we're talking about $100 and even up to $400 for those in uncirculated condition. Imagine finding a coin that cost you nothing extra but brings in real collector cash. That's why this coin continues to rise in demand and why it remains one of the most exciting finds in modern US coinage. If you're a collector or even just someone who enjoys the thrill of the hunt, here's what you need to do. Look closely at the corn stalk on the back of any 2004 Wisconsin quarter you find. The regular version has 2 clean leaves on the sides, but the rare error versions will show an additional leaf either pointing low or tucked high near the corn. It's a small detail, but that's what makes all the difference between regular and rare. Also, always check both circulated and uncirculated coins. Some of the best finds come from circulation because the error wasn't caught in time. Keep your finds in coin flips or plastic sleeves to protect them from scratches and fingerprints. And never try to clean the coin. Original surfaces are worth more to collectors and grading services. Stay connected to the coin collecting community, check updates from trusted dealers, and attend local coin expos when you can. That's where you'll learn the most and maybe even trade your duplicates for something even more valuable. The original market value of the Wisconsin quarter is just 25 cents. It's a quarter like any other in face value. But the error versions with that legendary high or low leaf have been sold for prices like $150 in coin shows in Chicago and as high as $400 in graded condition at auctions in Los Angeles and New York. So the next time you're handed some change or sorting through that old pile of coins, keep your eyes sharp because the 2004 Wisconsin quarter might just be sitting there, quietly waiting to turn into your next big find.